Alright, this is video number 3 from my recent trip I took over into western North Carolina. So thanks for coming along with me today. This is Moonshiners 28. Moonshiners 28. I am staying, by the way, at a great place, motorcycle lodge there. It's called Ironhorse Motorcycle Lodge in Stokoe. And I've just left this morning. We got some rain and waited till the rain kind of lifted. You can see the roads here that it's kind of on and off. Wherever the sun's been shining, obviously it's drying out. Now, here's the thing. You probably noticed I am having to do a voiceover because with the Gopro and the Sena backpack, there's a little dongle that connects the two. Unfortunately, on this particular ride, I forgot to put the dongle on there, so I'm going to give you guys just a few highlights along the way. Otherwise, you can just kind of sit back and enjoy the ride as we cut through the mountains here in western North Carolina. The Moonshiner 28 is really becoming fast. You know, one of the great, I think, must-do roads in this area, because we've all heard of the Tail of the Dragon, right? So this is another, I think, very comparable road. It's less crowded and offers really even more to see, for especially if you're a two-lane tourist. But it's just a great alternative to the other crowded twisties in the area. And there's actually sections of 28 in North Carolina. It's every bit as twisty as the Tail of the Dragon. Plus, the speed limit's 55 much of the route. Now, the particular route we're taking is up on the northwestern tip of Moonshiners 28. So it actually stretches from US 129 at the Tail of the Dragon at Deal's Gap, and it winds its way kind of southward through Franklin and Highlands, North Carolina, before getting to Georgia down in the south. And once this road was really one of the major runs for Moonshiners, with the police kind of hot on their bumpers. So if you can just imagine a dirt road and dust flying, but you know, use your imagination on some of these twisters, because there's big wide sweepers and the scenery is incredible. You got mountain vistas, waterfalls, kind of secluded lakes that come up nearly around every other corner. And you can actually find some food, accommodations, and other type of just unique, different, shops that are unusual as you travel this road. So I am on the GS1200, and I'm riding in rain mode to keep the power and the torque down just a little bit as we wind our way through these mountains. So sit back and enjoy the ride. I'll be back in and out as we weave our way through here. So we're coming up on the first of many overlooks that you can see here. I'm going to pull off, and the GoPro really doesn't do it justice here, but you can see the lake just off in the distance. Just beautiful. The smoke in the Smoky Mountains there, and just gorgeous views. Great place to stop if you want to stretch your legs, picnic, or take some photos, you know. Yeah, and so we just right back out onto 28 and continue our way, winding our way through the mountains. So here we go. So like I said, this is the third video in a series. If you haven't watched video 1 and 2, just click the eye in the sky up there in the right hand corner for video 1 and video 2. And then in the last video, I'm going to be riding from the lodge back to Asheville, where I discuss rain gear and regular motorcycle gear, because I get rained on really the whole way, and then give you a quick tour there of the BMW shop in Asheville, Euro Motorsports, and it's a great shop. So make sure you click those as you watch these. You can always come back to them if you'd like. So we've made our way up here to the stop sign. You can see here, if you take a right, you actually go over to Fontana Dam. Been over there several times. Great place again to take pictures, some beautiful scenery. But we're going to take a left, and we're headed on toward the Tail of the Dragon as we wind our way through the canopy here. And on our way along through here, we will be passing Fontana Village. That will be on our left. Some places where you can stay and bring your family and just do all kinds of things. Well, we just passed Fontana Village on the left, and we're getting ready to cross the lake. You can see the cliff ledge in front of us. I have actually seen a bald eagle flying up here before. But again, some more beautiful scenery here. We're kind of leaving the twisty part of Moonshiner 28, and this road from here on into the Tail of the Dragon 129, it just kind of cruises along the lake, and again, really pretty scenery, places where you can stop, take photos, boat ramp, all kinds of different things. There are some really sharp turns on up closer to the Dragon that are extremely dangerous. You want to be very careful going around those. If a truck were to come around on your side, there's just nowhere to go. There's a rock cliff, and you know that's about it. But you can see the lake over to the left, and we're just going to cruise. I'll show you a little bit of this before we get into the tail of the Dragon. Okay, so there you have it. That's the northwestern part of Moonshiners 28 as we are coming into where 28 intersects 129 and the tail of the Dragon. So it's here to the right, the main shop you can see. Got somebody here from Florida that is not sure where they're going to go. And I think they finally waved me around here. And I'll give you guys kind of a ride around the area here. You can see the other motorcycle riders here. There's where you can get some fuel in the main store. Restaurant on the right. They call it the general store. Lots of people who are out, even though we had a rainy morning. This is sometimes packed wall to wall with bikes. So they have places there on the right to stay. Here's the Tree of Shame on the left. And they bring the remaining parts and they hang them on what they call the Tree of Shame. So we're going to cruise back down through here and give you another view. See all the bikes there on the left, lots of cruisers. And then we will turn back up onto 129. By the way, they've got a great hamburger in there that I would highly recommend. And yeah, right here also as we head up toward the Tennessee state line on the left, there's a place there where you can get some souvenirs also if you would like to. Okay guys, that's going to do it for video number 3. We're going up to the top of the mountain here where we are actually on 129, tail of the Dragon. Not really into the good stuff at this point, but you can see here we're going to the Tennessee state line where it actually begins. I'm going to set up in the corner, get some footage, so if you want to watch the next video, it'll be some guys coming back and forth. And even though it was a rainy day, we did have a little bit of traffic, so make sure you check that out. And remember, thanks for watching. Make sure you click the subscribe button if you don't mind. Hit the thumbs up. And as always, guys, remember to ride like you are invisible. Thanks for watching.